But if Haji, his like Farsa is easily one of his signature picks. You allow him to steal Feather Airstrike, you're asking to be punished. Now, as we like close onto the drafts and before we enter the land of dawn, I'm getting increasingly worried because like, ooh, we're in for a game two, ladies and gentlemen. Kagendra versus Blacklist Academy.
Yeah, so here we go. So some worries there for Addicted
Mhm.
Mel playing the Farsa because there's so many counters towards the Farsa. Hopefully his teammates will be able to kind of like open up space for him, but okay, who can do it? Okay, Super Gens can do it to a certain extent,
Oh,
Mizuki as well,
oh,
but we might see
oh,
the
oh
first player,
no!
Haji
Oh,
flickers away just in time. Wow.
that was a bit too much. But
Ooh.
Renegade going to be first blood. I think they really went too far. Haji, I'm not sure why he just went. I think really close to blue side and just got punished for it. Renegade was forced to take a bullet for his friend.
Yeah, it does feel like that. But anyway, it is Haji that they need to protect as well because Haji needs to
Mm-hmm.
get his levels, especially his level 4, in order to counter Addicted as soon as possible. Well, we might see the second kill here at the bottom lane.
Whoa!
Dominic managed to get away in time. Rindo tries to get away as well. So a lot of aggression here from the side of Kagenda.
I mean, here's the thing. From the side of Kagendra, they have really good early game damage with the Farsa. And like, I'm so surprised they're going so like aggressively as they should. But like going for Purify ensures that if he ever gets knocked up or CC, he'll be able to like wings by wings out into safety and to reposition his Feather Airstrike. So these are all things that they consider in Blacklist. Renegade needs his level, so the fact that he died earlier and makes he's unable to hit level 4 as soon as he wants.
And so a little bit of a hindrance there for Renegade, but I think it's going to be okay for him. I rather see Haji getting the level 4 first as soon as possible, but you talk about Renegade, immediately gets the kill for himself onto Mizuki.
Yeah, I mean, and like that, it's like I would say both roams. I think they're on even playing field. They don't have level 4. It's like Black Rindo. He will be contesting for turtle. He just will get so super against, not able to deter his attempts. Matt's taking a fair bit of damage. This carry needs protection. Someone send help.
Yeah, call the police right now. Blazing Duet
Yep.
being used just to clear the lanes, and that's just to farm. Yeah, he has plans to go back anyway, and I think that's just to recharge his mana. So that's going to be okay for now. Especially at the top
I
lane, seems to be well controlled by Blacklist.
I feel like Mizuki is just staying in mid for too long. Like I feel like Mets is just bullied out, and the fact that Super Red is just able to farm as like comfortably as possible, not getting punished.
Well, speaking about punishment, there might be something brewing at the mid lane right now. Or
Mm-hmm,
more like at the
mm-hmm.
top lane. You can
Top
see that
side.
3 from the side of Kagenda wants to get onto Super Red. Super Red gets out of the Feather Airstrike zone.
Yeah, and like that, the Blacklist knows that the Feather Airstrike will not be available for the next team fight, and you can see that Renergy and Haji are like lying in wait. But I think Kage is aware and like they're taking the safer route back in towards their side of the map.
Yeah, but by the time the next objective is up, the Feather Airstrike will be available as well. So I think that's okay. They do know the timing of the objective.
Oh. Okay, that was a bit of a failed attempt. I would onto Mizuki, but for now, I think Super Red is forming out fairly well. And we can see that Carry is getting a bit more resistance as he should because Carry similarly needs like Claw and Carry has really good scaling potential, but needs time and items to be able to dish out the damage. And when there is a Yutong on Blacklist side, I think that Carry will be very necessary for these upcoming team fights.
You can also see that Mizuki was waiting for the right moment to try and catch Super Red, but Super Red senses someone in the bushes, immediately retreats back down. The next objective is up, and obviously Rindo is there. Haji is also waiting in case Mizuki goes in with a Divine Judgment, but it looks like nobody's going to challenge Rindo at all.
Yeah, no challenge, no contest whatsoever from the side of Kagendra. I think they're playing definitely a bit more passively. That's why we can see like in terms of KDA, it's just 1-for-1 as of yet. If not mistaken, it was just both the roam positions being taken out earlier. So I think Kage is playing this so they're really lagging behind in terms of goal, and they would have solid damage coming up. But I do hope that it can be a bit more aggressive. Mizuki haven't really seen any like good divine judgments for now, and Blacklist as well. They're difficult, like they have difficulty finding like the knockup into the rough ways because Kage is just so wary of this combo.
And Blacklist is very wary as well of Mizuki. The moment they see, it's as if like, okay, their comms is like, okay, guys, Mizuki is missing. Let's not overextend ourselves at the lane, and immediately everyone becomes very disciplined, and that becomes very very hard for Mizuki to actually catch anyone.
Three on top side and four bottom. They're looking for the carry, but it seems like Mets is sensing something. But they will take this bottom tier one for free for now. And top side just was not able to respond accordingly. So Blacklist just takes that turret for free.
I mean, looking at the top side, look at how desperate they are just to get Dominic, and it's not the target that they really want because Dominic can still use the Black Dragon and fly away. So I'm not sure if it's a target that they really want to give focus on too much. Perhaps they should start to change their target, or they should have changed it early on. But anyway, they have moved towards the mid lane, so a little bit of a switch of a strategy there, and getting ready for the next objective.
I mean, overall, it was a lane swap, so they were probably thinking, "Oh, okay, they did the lane swap. They're top. They might as well like get the turret or get the kill." But unfortunately, they got neither. Blacklist got the turret, so again, 1 point to Blacklist for overall like expanding their map pressure. And I really feel that K Dot needs to try to contest. I know you're wary, but Supergen is providing you vision. You need to try. Mizuki, I think
Okay,
this is go time for
Mizuki.
you.
Okay, Mizuki not really going in as well. So, not too sure. Is that a timing or something like that? But yeah,
I
Mizuki
think
should have
overall it might be fine, but oh, super red taken out. Beautiful feather airstrike.
nicely done there. Feather airstrike, but a little bit of a counter there onto Mets. Mets been taken out. So it's going to be a gold laner for gold laner trade.
Oh, Renegade taking a fair bit of damage. He'll be able to heal up, but Rindo steals the purple.
So he managed to
I,
steal it?
yeah, he definitely managed to steal it. I think Rindo is like you say that he's super comfortable on this Fred Rin. I think it's really coming into play. K-Dot was able to secure the turtle earlier with the deadly catch. So overall, I think this is the right call. You have to take it out. Oh, Yuzong really had to sidestep that but lose the turret exchange. Now we're seeing the damage coming out from this Bane pick.
Okay, let's see. Super Gen's not someone that they want to engage upon, but look at the top side. Mizuki again trying to get Super Red, but still, as of now, we have yet to see a big Divine Judgment pool just yet.
But I think for now, it seems like Kage is coming online. You're able to dish out damage, but as I say that, it's always a bit of a caster curse. You say nice things about the team, and then they get taken out. Oh man.
Okay. I mean, it was Haji getting onto Addicted Male, so yeah, that's one. But we did kind of expect that as well. But let's talk about that later on. As now Super Gen's been chased down, but backup is Mizuki is in the fray, and we have yet to see still a Divine Judgment being used. Probably waiting for the right moment. He wants to pull the right tire, but can't find it himself as Mizuki will be punished for it. Moved a little bit too forward, not able to pull off the Divine Judgment, and he is out.
This is where Blacklist is the scariest. Like you see how they move as 5 across the map. It's like and they come and gank you. I mean, this is the worst feeling you could ever like feel in a ranked game when the enemy team like waves perfectly managed, secures objectives and rotate as 5 towards your lane. And you're just like, we're outnumbered, guys. And again, Haji gets the kill onto Addicted Meow.
I realized that during the earlier mid-fight, actually Mizuki doesn't have the Divine Judgment. So, but without a Divine Judgment being at the front at that point, not able to tank it out that much. It's better if Super Gens was the one in front instead. But then again, the coordination was exploited by Blacklist.
And I was like looking earlier, like I think like just like 1 to 2 minutes ago, Kage was actually like slightly leading in terms of like a map control in terms of turrets. But let's look in terms of the itemization. Yep, this is going to be damage bin, and Renege falls. In return, Dominic, Black Jennifer trying to scout out the carry will not be successful. Good disengagement from Kagendra.
Yeah, they are resetting again, but
Oh!
beautifully done, Saji, with the Divine Judgment. Managed to pull one back. That was nicely done indeed. But now Super Gens pulls one ahead.
Ooh.
Rindo might be the next one to go down. Rindo will be taken out by Mats, and
Blazing
that is the
Duet.
target that they wanted anyway. But the Blazing Duet is there to take Super Gens down. A nice counter initiation by Super Red.
I mean, like, I think this is the closest match we have as of yet. Both sides not giving an inch. Counter engagement for counter engagement. Haji, it's like, well, we did say, like, oh, what's the value of him stealing the Divine Judgment? I think that's really coming into play. I think most of his kills came from it. So he's a hunter. And I mean, this is to be expected from a Valentina.
Yeah, so it looks like very, very confident in terms of stealing and using the Divine Judgment, and it was really, really on point. So right now, I think that's the first time we see a Divine Judgment stolen and used. So that would give signals to Kagendra to be like, okay, they do have that capability of doing that. So let's not overextend in case a possibility of a Divine Judgment will be used.
I mean, you say they don't overextend, but a lot of your heroes has to play in towards the front line. Like Dragon Farm, Suk again is caught out. Split will be able to ensure that he gets onto safety. Overall, Blacklist disengages as well. There are no objectives for the taking. Both sides reset.
Yeah, but so far in terms of objective taking, it seems Blacklist International. Oh, okay. I want to say that they have the advantage, but the mid lane still has 2 turrets. But now we might see the next initiation.
Oh, oh man, he was gone. I blinked and he was gone.
Oh.
Just like that, Rindo really shouldn't stay for so long. Oh, he might actually. Is he surviving all of this? He is! Appraiser's Wrath not connecting onto anyone. Super again managed to get away. There were only one casualty, which was Renege, who got Divine Judgment.
Oh,
And Seal play, looking for Haji. Dash already used, but he's able to get out into safety. Ooh.
okay, there's still some time for a Blacklist to reset and go for the next objective, which is the Lord that will come up in about 8 more seconds. We can see that Kagendra, they are interested as well to challenge the Lord. So it's going to be a Lord fight. Let's dance.
Like, just dance, huh? Oh, but Supergans just fall from that instantly. Blacklist in a numbers advantage is going to be a 4v5 situation. Kagendra, will they still try to contest this?
Okay, they are waiting for the right moment. They don't have Super Gens though, so it has to be Mizuki
Ooh,
going
Black
in.
Dragon
But now
form.
the Black Dragon form goes in onto the backline, stops them from coming in, and it's going to be Kado being taken down first. Rindo secures the objective, and Mats gets a kill for himself.
Oh, I was thinking like, what, if Haji was able to survive, he'll be really lucky, but the burn coming out from Carry will ensure that his target will not be able to escape. Right now, it's a 1v2 trade, but the Lord just fall into the hands of Blacklist.
So I wonder, is it really worthwhile? But I guess it is to a certain extent. And now Lord will put slight pressure. This is the first Lord anyway, so it's going to put a small pressure onto Kagendra at the bottom lane. But that means that Blacklist International has the top lane to themselves.
Man. Haji is really like out farming Addicted Meow in terms of items. It's like, I think like at least like one item up. But Max is really shredding through the Lord like it's nothing.
Yeah, it's still the first Lord, so not too much of a surprise.
No, but that takedown was so fast.
Oh, it is Mats though. So I guess he's well prepared to take the next fight. He got himself 5 kills so far, so looking pretty good, looking pretty sharp. But at the mid lane, the turret will be taken out immediately by Blacklist, and now they immediately go to red line for the Black Dragon form. And at the same time, Renegade goes in behind and takes down Mats. The backline has been taken out. Same goes for Super Gets as well. They try to trade it back. The Feather Air Strike will not connect onto anyone, unfortunately.
That I was like always thinking like the fact that Dominic and Renegade have Petrify, like double Petrify, Dominic going in, getting that massive Petrify, and Renegade just coming in from the back. Oh, that was insane. Another Deli Catch will be able to try to protect protect this mid tier 2, they will be able to defend for now.
Yeah, that was actually a good takedown by Blacklist, getting a couple of kills at the same time. But gotta give it to Renegade. I noticed how he went straight for the backline just to take down Mets. And the moment Mets was out, how he went straight for the backline just to take down Mets. And the moment Mets was out, that was obviously the goal later. So a lot of damage.
I mean, that's the goal when you pick something like the Kadita, you're basically you're relinquishing another sorts of tank initiation. So Kadita's job is to go in and out, get a kill, and just walk away if she's able to. And J is definitely doing his job. Not the best KDA, but I think we have seen worse.
Yeah, I haven't seen a bigger one. But oh, here we go. Nice divine judgment. They're trying to get Super Gates, but Super Gates is shouting, thank you, one. They can't get a kill onto him. But Mizuki will go down Mets again down to Renegade. Going straight for the back line. And Dominic is not stopping the set. You definitely get onto Addictum now. Addictum now goes down. Dominic super duper low. Maybe traded back. Has the immortality, but the immortality will not save him.
I think trading Dominic for 3 members, your 2 core damage dealers, I think this is well worth. Blacklist will be able to take this Lord, which I'm not sure if it's enough to end the game, but man, this is looking really rough for Kagendra.
It is. Oh, Super Gens as well, looking rough for him, but managed to get away just in time. But oh, look,
Shockwave!
K-Dot!
Okay, that was almost just enough damage. Deadly catch used upon him, but doesn't miss. But Kagendra will die from the damage coming out from the Valentina.
Wow, okay, really on point again for Renegade. And now with the Lord going to put pressure onto the bottom lane, looks likely that Blacklist can get the turret here.
Yeah, right now they don't have K-Dot. Bane, like the amount of pushing power he's able to push back with the deadly catch is not available for them, so they will lose at least 1 to 2 turrets from this 2 inhibitors.
Yeah, Feather Airstrike being expanded to defend the turret at the bottom lane, but that doesn't shoo away Blacklist from the gates of their home at all. Now Black Dragon Form being used, they're going in.
Dominic taking a lot of damage actually. He needs to back off, otherwise he'll be sacrificing his life. But I think that's just to zone Kagendra from able to defend from the minion wave push, because top, I'll say honestly, most of the inhibitors are really hanging by a thread, top and bottom.
Oh yeah, so they almost got it. They almost got the top, but Kagendra managed to defend just in time. And speaking about Kagendra, now they're coming out again. They are playing this active. They are not going with Blacklist's tempo. They want to bring Blacklist back to their tempo, but they need to get a good catch.
It's really difficult because, like, I would say yes, one hook, one divine judgment is what would able to change like the name of the game. But Haji taking out the Farsa, I'm not sure what happened, but that is a 1-man down from the side Kagendra. That is their main source of high ground defense.
It is, and without Defender Astra, it's going to be difficult for them to try to defend. Plus, it's going to be multiple lane entry here for Blacklist. They're going to start it at the bottom lane because the minions are there, and it's going to be Rindo. But no, the turret still stands.
Yeah, Blacklist is like playing this really disciplined because wrong move, Divine Judgment into the carry's damage will be detrimental for this upcoming team fight.
So now everyone's just waiting for the next. I would say that Blacklist, they're just waiting for the next Lord right at this point, getting the buffs in the process, just pushing out the waves, and the moment when the Lord is up, then they just go straight for objective.
I mean, they're just they're just clearing up whatever camps they could find in Kagendra's jungle and ensuring that they aren't going to get any farm. But Kagendra's concealed play, what are they going for?
Okay, Mizuki still has the Divine Judgment but can't find the right target. Right now he's still waiting for the right moment. I guess he wants everyone to get closer and come towards the Lord, because this Lord is going to be really important. It's not something that Kagendra can do.
But in a way, that is a conceal, like, not available for this Lord Dance. So I would say, like, it depends on how Kagendra is trying to play it. Mets has a lot of damage, but Mizuki has to protect him. The rest of the members of Kagendra has to protect him from Dominic.
To a certain extent, Mizuki is taking free damage, but Renegade
Oh.
from behind immediately deletes Kado just like that.
Like that, the jungler from the side of Kagendra is out for the count. Blacklist will try, but Mizuki is trying to do something.
Oh, but
Suppression
that
comes
was-
out. Dominate, immobilize.
Oh, but the Feather Airstrike being called out, but Feather Airstrike immediately stopped at the backline by Renegade. The shooing Meow behind. At the same time, they wanted more. Haji is going in for it. Mizuki super duper low at this point. Suppress being used by Meow. Meow managed to get away, but the turret still be taken down by Super Red.
Renegade really rough ways in is out. And he's out, ladies and gentlemen. He's out. They get the Lord and they're pushing in. There's only Mizuki and Super Gen left to defend against this push.
Ooh, but Mizuki, okay, he has the immortality, but the immortality
not
won't
enough.
last him long. Yep.
K-Dot's back though. They too are able to take out Dominic, but is this enough to defend?
Yeah, I guess they're just.
Oh,
waiting
that's
for the
so
rest-
much
Oh, wait a
damage
second,
coming-
Kado! Wow!
Oh, oh no. That's actually a mistake. That's actually a bit of a mistake. The Lord is up. I think Blacklist thought, okay, there's so many like in members advantage. It should be able to take it, but that damage coming out from K-Dot was shocking.
Yeah, Kado, absolutely on point there. Wow. I mean, you
I
wanted
want
to see a Bane,
Thank
right?
you very much.
Yeah, you wanted to see
Yeah.
a Bane, and now you
Yeah.
got it. So
Yeah, I want to see a good Bane. That was a good Bane right there.
yeah, the deadly catch. I mean, how many did he caught there? There was like at least 3 or
Three.
4, maybe. Yeah,
Three.
3.
At least 3. That was massive. Yeah, this is damage Bane. The fact that wow, okay, just straight up like full damage. Like if he gets caught out, he's dead. But sure. But that actually was the turnaround they needed. It's just Kagendra is able to stay in this game for a bit longer, and they have to be careful. The target actually shifts. Like they have to watch out for meds. Now K-Dot, who has so much push potential.
Oh, Divine
Oh.
Judgment! On to Dominic. Dominic almost taken out by Mets is there, but Kado being countered back by Super Red, and now they're trading it back, but Super Red gets a double kill. Going with the Black Dragon form onto the backline, tries to get onto Super Gens, but Super Gens is the tanky target that they don't want to take down just yet because Mets is still alive.
They're still on the run. They're really still on the run, but I think they're not going to be pushing for it. Some of the members on Blacklist is low. They want to be able to regroup. The next Lord is up in the next 50 seconds or so, and I think Kage, the right idea is like to go back, regroup, because K-Dot and Mizuki are out of the picture. They really need K-Dot. K-Dot should be the last person to die in this engagement, but Blacklist getting all these catches.
Here we go, Feather Airstrike being called out, but then again, he does not have enough time to fully utilize his Feather Airstrike. Immediately retreats back. Haji and Gang will secure the next buff. Orange buff will be given to them for sure. So Kage unfortunately
It's a
won't
bit
get
slow.
it.
It is
Oh.
taking a bit slow. Oh, Super Gens almost steal that, but all good. They were able to conceal play. Maybe they're looking for someone. They want to be able to reposition for this Lord fight, because this, ladies and gentlemen, this is a game. They really want this Lord. They really want to buy enough time to get back in. But Dominic, Black Dragon form, but he's already taken so low.
Oh, Super Red now is on godlike mode. Renegade gets a kill onto Med as well. Now they don't have their main damage dealers. Addicted Mal use the Feather Airstrike. The Feather Airstrike being used to counter back. Beautifully done by Haji. And with that, definitely this Lord is going towards Blacklist.
I feel like they could push straight in, but never mind. You play it safe, you play it well. Blacklist clears up the Lord in, I think, record time. And look at Renegade just taunting, recalling in the base. There's nothing that Kagendra can do in this situation.
Yeah, they probably don't really need a lot to end this game. Let's see who else they can catch. And looks like it's going to be Super Jets next. And it's going to be a wipeout towards Kagendra. Blacklist International is going to win this round. Take it home, Blacklist.
GG, well played to Blacklist Academy. Wow, but I would say both teams put up a really solid fight. That was our longest game as of yet. Like, we really was approaching, I think, the ultra late game. But overall, congratulations